All right, everyone, we are here with War 3 against DSVG. Today I will be taking in Warlock, Nebula, and Magic. I'm taking Path 8 in the Section 1 and Path 1 in the Section 2, and I've got a mini boss on Boss Island. So another short war for me. There's only one fight here on Path 8. Taking Nimrod with Nebula. The game plan here, it's Rich Get Richer, Fury, and Personal Space, but that's not to worry about at all. The game plan here is to get to those 5 charges real quick with Nebula, and then once that happens, block baiting heavies and intercepting Nimrod until we get to Special 2, and in that time, building up more charges until we hit the 20 cap, and then parry attack into Special 2 so we could double the charges and watch Nimrod go bye-bye. So nothing special here. This is a rank 4 Nimrod. It was the only fight I was taking on these boosts, and I was not worried about it at all. So I decided to do a combat regen. We're only 20% boosted here. But yeah, not really much to this. You guys saw last season with Nebula, she was actually my most used attacker last season, that wherever a robot is, she's just gonna destroy it. So here we are, 14 charges, creeping up on our Special 2. Now I'm gonna try to build the last few charges while baiting out the Special 1, and now I'm gonna leave my block down, and he's just not really having it. So there we go, we finally get it. Pushes us too close to the wall, so I parry off the wall and then drop the Special 2, and 70%, 75% health goes bye-bye. So super easy fight, just overpowering robots. Same thing goes, Path 1 here. The first fight we have is Omega Sentinel, and this is Reinvigorate. Same thing, we're gonna start the fight off with charging up our charges and getting to 5 pretty quickly, block baiting heavies and intercepting when we can as we build to Special 2, and then hopefully we're at 20 charges and then we can parry into the Special 2. Here I'm just kind of mindful before we get to the 5 charges how many armor ups Omega Sentinel has. You would hate for her to have 5 before you finally get the 5 charges, which shouldn't happen, but you would hate for her to be even close to 5 before you get the charges, and then when you get rid of the charges, have her auto block your Special 2. It does make the fight longer. But yeah, really focus on how many armor ups she has. So none here, so we have no worries at all when it comes to the Special 2 about her auto blocking it once we get rid of our charges. And we're actually going to see here, she pushes me. I'm not aggressive enough. I'm trying to build too many charges instead of pushing her back. But we don't quite get to 20 here. We actually get to 15 by the time we get to Special 2. And this, she won't throw the Special 1, so I decide, hey, I'm too close to the wall, parry into Special 2. And this just does enough to knock her out. So it was actually overkill. I actually 30% boosted here because of the Sauron fight here on Buffet for Reinvigorate unblockable. And it was because he's going to go unblockable on this node regardless of prowess. He's going to gain enough healing charges, because it's passive or active buffs, that he'll hit the Reinvigorate unblockable on his own. So the game plan here with Warlock was to quickly get to Special 2, and if there was an opportunity or if he wasn't being aggressive enough, bait out his Special 1 so that he drops the prowess, but he decided to attack back, so I immediately threw Special 2, and with those power back boosts, we got to Special 3. Now, in a perfect scenario, I probably would have preferred to do the Special 2 again. It would have ended the fight. But this is fine too. Special 3 is going to let us heal up that little bit we lost, even though we don't have a fight later with Warlock. And then we're just going to intercept here with the Special 1. So unblockable didn't matter. Him having special attacks didn't matter. So Warlock is definitely still a good option for Sauron when you can't fit a Nimrod in. And then the reason for Warlock / Magic was for this Mangog here on AoE. We've removed dexterity. We are half suicides. We are actually half suicides, just the bleed suicide, starting with Omega Sentinel. And without dex here, the game plan is just to keep combos short. We're going to do parry, medium, 3 lights, and back off before doing the 4th light to set ourselves up to parry. And then we're going to continue that until we get to special 2. But when we're about to throw special 2, or when we want to, we're going to end with a medium. So still 4-hit combos, but ending with a medium to throw the special 2. And the reasoning for that is that there have been rumors around the community that if you're throwing the special 2 after a light attack, that the AI has been recovering and blocking it. So I didn't want to risk that. Just went ahead and played this super safe. No backdraft intercepting, you don't have to. Removal of decks means we don't have to worry about the Mystic Dispersion Global. And that's about it to this fight. Now, you guys saw I had Warlock. That's to help increase crit rate. So we're getting some nice big yellow numbers on the special 2, which helps speed this fight up, especially since we're using a rank 5. But I mean, she used to be dominant here, so this is nothing new. Since some rank 3 options have become more common, you haven't seen her as much, especially since she's not available as a 6-star. But with S99 banned, this is probably the most straightforward, as long as you have a PS1 Mystic boosts, and then someone who's confident enough, I guess, to take the node. But as you saw, there was nothing complicated to that. Just end your combos short and prepare for a parry. RBG ended up getting a donut and beating their BG 2-0. So good war for RBG. And then we ended up winning this war 8-3. So our second war of the week where we've performed really well, at least for an alliance trying to shoot for top 3. So not a bad start to the season. At least the war we had a lot of deaths in was against the #1 alliance. So there's no telling if we could have kept up with a 1-death war. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, like, follow, and share, and I will catch you guys at the next one.